Hello, boys, I'm welcome to SFX0 BroFive production. Next part, Sakura MMO 3. And I tried to make it smaller, but it didn't work at first. Alright, so Bunny petting Neve on the head. And Neve looks absolutely sad about it. I have no idea. That face expression is I'm not used to that one. And with a careless laugh, Bunny rests her palm firmly atop Neve's head. I pause, waiting for the inevitable blowout. I can see Neve's fingers clenching into a fist at her side, her teeth grind together with such force I'm surprised she hasn't sanded her inquiries down. A vein stands out in Neve's forehead. Inwardly, I count to 3. Any second now, Neve's going to blow. 1, 2, 3. But to my surprise, the tantrum doesn't come. Though I'm sure Neve wants to use her magic to sear the skin off Bunny's face, she doesn't. I don't know what the immense restraint Neve is using, but for once she hasn't lost her temper. Instead, she stands there stiffly and lets Bunny pat her as though she doesn't despise her. There, you see? For all she complains, I know Neve doesn't hate me that much. In fact, for a darkling, she ain't half bad. I might have to reevaluate my opinion of her species. Neve glowers at Bunny, who's full head taller than she is, even factoring in her horns. Don't act smug, I still can't stand you. I'm not letting you pat my head because I like you. I'm doing this because I don't want to cause a scene. I hate the feeling of your skin against mine. It makes me want to tear my own hair out. But I can bear any hardship for my lady. I can overcome any obstacle in my way, even if that obstacle is you, my arch nemesis. What a funny girl you are. I'm not trying to be funny, I'm being deadly serious. Now take your filthy hands off me right now. I endured enough humiliation. Right. I guess I better not push my luck. Still grinning, Bunny draws her hands from Neve's head. Well, putting a little Miss Grumpy to one side for now, it was a pleasure to meet all of you girls. I know I wasn't all that gracious at first, but I've grown rather fond of all of you. I miss you all. But I can't stay with you. My journey's not over yet. I want to see how far I can go on my own 2 legs. But what will... Oh! What the fuck? That was like an explosion. I'm not kidding. That was like an explosion. Wait, you can hear the sound of that. But how bad is it actually? Okay, I can check it out. According to Steam controls here, the sound doesn't come to you from the game. That's very good actually, because it's terrible. I'm not joking, it's very terrible. What will you do, Bunny? Where will you go? Well, I ain't entirely sure yet, but I know what I should do. I'm gonna pull together all my dough and buy a brand new boat. It might take months or even years, but I'm not gonna let myself languish on dry land forever. Then when I got the boat, I started looking for a brand new crew. With my crew and boat assembled, I go out into the high seas. I track down those good-for-nothing girls who left you on your captain. I need to show them that old Bonnie doesn't let people double-cross her and get away with it. I teach those vermin a lesson they never forget, and then I'm gonna get my boat back. That's what I do, and I won't rest until I've done it. The sun shines over a Hawthorne harbor, making Bonnie's hair shine. She looks proud and noble, just like some kind of superhero, and I can't help but believe her. Bonnie is a stubborn, hard-headed woman who refuses to give up. And if she says she's going to track down her old boat, I'm sure that's exactly what she'll do. I think that is a very impressive goal, but you should allow me to make things simpler for you. Oh? And how are you going to do that? You said you needed to work to raise the money buying your boat, but I think that's an unnecessary step. You already have a boat at your disposal. And what boat is that exactly? The boat you just lashed up to the harbor, of course? Huh? What? But that's your boat. You paid for it fair and square. I don't have a stake in it. And since when did pirates care about things being fair and square? That philosophy didn't come up when you launched that attack on me. Yeah, but that was before I got to know you. Pirates might rob from strangers, but we don't take from those we consider pure people. Equal is spelled right, but I don't think pure is spelled right. I think something's wrong here, at least. I'm not gonna delve into it because my head started to hurt. I do have some honor, you know. I know, and it's most admirable, but you would not be stealing his boat from me. I'm offering it as a gift. I have no further use for it. But you can't just abandon the beauty of a boat like this. It must cost a pretty penny. It did. And that's why I'm giving it to you. You would make better use of it than I ever could. For free. For free. No strings attached. None at all. You already helped me enough. But that's what looks between me and the boat and back against Peter. So a woman like Bonnie will toil tirelessly for everything she owns. Receiving a gift like this must be quite a shock. Bonnie is a prideful woman, and that pride prevents her from accepting expensive gifts, but I don't intend to let her refuse my generosity. Giving her a boat is the least I can do to thank her. If it weren't for her, I never would have reached Crescent Island. I owe her more than she perhaps realizes, and in any case, I'm just not cut out to be a captain. I'm afraid I'd much prefer the glory of saving the world instead. Well, that was interesting. It'd be nice if we could relax after returning from our voyage at sea, but as the saying goes, there's no rest for the wicked. The moment we arrive on mainland, we head towards Roseberry Forest, where the sentient sycamore dwells. We walk through the forest together, our faces set and grimly determined. We can't afford to stop. Not now. Not when we're so close. There's that creepy sexual tree. The trees thin out and we soon enter a spacious clearing. It's So quiet you could hear a pin drop. A small river runs around the small island where the tall, imposing tree stands, its bowl spread and covered with ropes of ivy. The sentient sycamore. I raise my head and glare at the tree. I'm not close enough to trigger its fighting instinct. It remains deceptively still and silent like the other trees in the forest. The thought that the underworld lurks beneath that tree is ludicrous, but I know it to be true. That's what the book in the Forbidden Library said. To open up the way to the underworld, one of us will need to approach the tree, rest their hand on its trunk, and recite a spell. It sounds like a simple task, but when I strain my ears, I swear I can hear the wind whispering to me. Go back. Turn away. It isn't safe. Well, I know that from the moment I accepted Gardenia's ludicrous request. I knew my life would be in danger. That's just the way things are. If you want to win big, you need to prepare to risk it all. I'm willing to put my life on the line to save Asfa. I'm not afraid of you. These words suddenly bubbled forth from Fion's mouth, much to my surprise. I might have been afraid of you in the past, but I'm not anymore. I faced a werewolf and a boat full of pirates and a massive kraken. Compared to them, you're nothing. So you're a little pervy and you like to do lewd things to girls, so what? I ain't scared. It's funny time somebody put you in your place. You know, I put up actually one of the Sakura MMO's uncensored version up on Pornhub. I'm pretty sure I did. I get more views there than I get on YouTube, so I might as well continue doing that. Actually, there's actually no restriction on what you're allowed to put up on Pornhub, so you can pretty much put up nearly anything you want. Besides probably hurting children or something, or underage things or something like that. Things that are forbidden on every site in the world. Besides the dark web, because that is actually a lot of things there that you shouldn't even enter that place. Never search onion. Never. It's funny that I saw them put you in your place. Pam dashes forward before I can stop her. She jumps over the small river that flows around the tree and kicks the trunk hard with her right foot. Kicking the tree must hurt Fionn winches, her eyes watering, but she doesn't stop her assault. I don't think anything could stop her. Take that, and that, and that. He watches on, her lips pursed into a thin line. What is that idiot doing? You need to stop her, Viola. That tree will tear her apart in revenge. No, let's wait a bit longer. But look. I point towards the tree. Incensed perhaps, but Fionn's lack of respect is the branches are beginning to shift. The birds, which were once perched peacefully among the tree foliage, flutter away in alarm, all squawking. The vines on furl from the trees were like limbs, long and flexible. They reach out towards Fionn. They are going to grab her. I can see where this is going. That tree is going to scoop Fionn up and then it will humiliate her. That may be the case, but I think that's a part of impulsive little thief girl's plan. You mean she is capable of thinking ahead? I believe so. Fionn's causing a ruckus so that the tree will turn its full attention on her. That should give us enough time to sneak up on it and cite a spell that will make it unveil its secrets. Ah! I see. I suppose that's a clever idea. It's clever, yes, but if you don't value your own dignity. The three of us turn to look at Theon. Yeah, that picture has actually been before. Should we use it anyway? Actually, I'm gonna quickly check if it's actually been used before, because if it has been used before, I do feel like reading on. Let's see. Yeah, it has been used before. I know I only find the uncensored version. I still have that scary MMO thing. Alright, let's continue reading. But by now the tree has managed to completely ensnare her in its vines. It elevated her into the sky and brought the screams and kicks it does little good. The tree is too strong and she won't be able to break free of its vice-like grip. What the hell was that? Huh. Strange. Not on her own. It's not possible. If we wait too long, the vines of the tree will start to peel away Theon's clothes and then... But I'm not going to let that happen. The only one allowed to humiliate my little thief girl is me. I can't let her be harassed in such a manner, not when she's using herself as live bait. It's time to make my move. No, my lady. There's no reason why you should put yourself in danger. I'll go to the tree and recite the spell in your stead. But I'm your mistress. You are just my maid. It's my job to put my life on the line for your sake. No, that's wrong. You've done more than enough for me already. As your maid, it's my turn to serve you. It'll be alright, my lady. You can trust me. The book in the Forbidden Library said we had to press our hand on the tree bark while reciting the spell, didn't it? It's complex in incantation, but I memorized it all. As a darkling, I have magical abilities of my own. This should then be beyond me. Unless you don't trust me. Well, I never want anyone to get hurt. I trust you, Nee, but your magical abilities aren't as strong as mine. What if you get hurt? I'm unable to protect you. Oh, I see how it is. Nee bites her lower lip, her head hanging. Her fingers grip the hem of her skirt tightly, her knuckles tensing beneath her skin. I was trying to be considerate, but I think I might have upset my maid. That was the last thing I wanted, but you say you trust me, yet you won't let me fight on your behalf. And I had thought after all I'd done you would learn to rely on me a bit more. I do rely on you, Nee, but I'm your mistress. I can't afford to lean on you all the time. That wouldn't be right. So you're saying you have too much pride to rely on me? No, that's not it. Then, you think I'm so very fragile I can't fight my own battles? Is that what you're implying, my lady? And I'm not trying to imply anything. I just want you to know that I care for you, and I could not stand seeing you get hurt in my stead. But it's the same for me, my lady. That's exactly how I feel. You do so much for me that I want to be useful to you too. I want to be your equal. Don't be silly, you are my equal. Then let us take an equal amount of risk. I'm very flattered that you wish to shield me from harm, but that's not what the equals do. That is what the mistress do to their pets. But I don't want to be a pet. I want to prove myself. I might be a maid, but if you gave me a chance, I could be even more than that. That's why I open the pathway in your stead. Neve scampers ahead before I can call her back. She leaps over the river that circles the tree with the agility of a cat, her feet making barely any noise. The tree is so focused on trying to divest Theon of what scanty clothes she is wearing, it doesn't pay Neve any notice. Maybe she can do this. Maybe she succeed. Neve presses the flat of her palm against the side of the tree and closes her eyes. Beneath her breath, she begins to mumble the magic words that we saw in the book in the library. O mighty monument, reveal to me your secrets. Fractals of light begin to shimmer around her fingers as Neve speaks, growing stronger and stronger with every passing second. Show me, then, humble mortal, the entrance to the land which I desire to traverse. Shrouded in darkness and gloom through they may be. The earth beneath my feet begins to groan. The ground trembles in a way beneath the power of Neve's magic. Lend me your wisdom and let the path be known. But on the very final line of the incantation, the tree realizes that something is amiss. It drops Theon from its vine. She plummets through the air and hits the ground with a dull thud. Ow! Theon whimpers and rubs her butt with her right hand. Her hair is messy and her scarf is coming untied, but she doesn't seem to care. She's staring at Neve, and so am I. That have we also seen. Neve is surrounded by magical energy, pulses like a heartbeat. The entrance to the Underworld is slowly being wrenched open. She is knocking on the door, but it hasn't opened yet. And the tree can see what she is doing. It's going to attack her, and she is too focused on the magic to defend herself. Vines shoot towards Neve at impossible speed. I don't think the tree will be content to merely fondle her, as it's done with so many unfortunate girls. Instead, it impale her. It's going to kill her. Well, it won't if I can help it. I raise a hand ready to cast a spell. My peasant's guards melts away, revealing my dark witch dress as I shout, "Fire!" Stop right there. I shoot a fire spell at the offended vines, while Larry simultaneously leaps forward with her sword unsheathed. My fire burns up the vines as they reach out for Neve, while Larry's sword cuts them down. I'm not going to let this tree lay a single leaf on Neve. That is all I ask of you. Please answer my prayers and open the door. And with this final incantation, whoa, yeah, shockwaves ripple through the ground. The tree, which was once determined to destroy Neve, falters. It pauses, then without warning a loud crack fills the air like a bolt of lightning. It almost sounds as though the earth itself has cracked in two like a smashed plate, but that isn't it. It's not the earth, but the tree. In an instant, the thick trunk has split from top to bottom. The sentient sycamore is gaping open like a wound, revealing, no way, a vast dark passageway that leads down into the unknown. We finally found it. The entrance to the Underworld. I can't believe it. What? I don't know how to put this nicely, but I I think I just stepped on somebody's ribcage. Oh, for God's sake! Oh, for God's sake! The four of us slowly traverse the depths of the underworld. The path we're walking is narrow and shears away into nothing but the darkness. Unlike the Forbidden Library, which was painfully white in my eyes, the hidden world underneath Aspa Earth is the exact opposite. Though I'm holding a flickering flame in my right hand, the light way I see a blackness no matter where I look. The narrow road stretches downwards indefinitely, twisting and curving, and our path is strewn with skeletal remains. I wonder where all these bones came from. Do you know where these are the people who came here after they died? I don't know. They could just be people who stumbled into the underworld by accident and died attempting to escape. Then you don't mean even if we do defeat the evil goddess, we might end up trapped here forever. Stop squealing. Worrying won't help anything. We can worry about how we escape after we found the goddess. You're so cool, Neve. You don't sound phased at all. That's what Fion says, but I'm not so sure. Neve has been acting like a little odd. Ever since we started our descent into the bowels of the underworld. Her shoulders are straighter than usual and her mouth is set into a thin line. She keeps glancing here and there, but there aren't any sounds. Is she hearing things we can't? This place is so creepy. It smells super bad too. Please cease your complaining. When we meet the goddess herself, we have more to worry about than a foul stench. But it really doesn't smell bad, Neil. Don't you think it's gross? It's making the hairs on my arms and legs shrivel up and die. Neil pulls her face, her snub nose wrinkling. For a girl, your descriptions are rather uncoach. And why do you have hairs on your legs anyway? I don't fuss about my appearance as much as you, Neve. There are more important things in life. I can tell from just one glance that you don't. Your appearance is nothing short of shocking. It ain't as shocking as this stench, though. I swear, it's getting worse and worse with each step we take. Fionn is right. This aroma is quite overpowering. The breath I taught your mouth, not your nose. I've been trying, but the smell is so strong I can't even taste it on my tongue. Elaire presses one hand against her mouth as though it might help steam the pungent aroma of death that hangs in the air. Unfortunately, it doesn't. I know the smell is unpleasant, but we can't let it stop us. We need to press on. Even if I throw up. Even so, we can't go back now. We come too far. My lady is right. Stop moaning. Fionn, we had overcome these trials if we want to have a slight of hope besting Iona. I didn't get mauled by filthy slimy tendril for you to back down here before we even reached the goddess' chamber. I guess being assaulted by the Kraken stayed with you, huh, Neve? Of course it stayed with me. It was a foul, unpleasant experience, but I bore it all for the sake of our quest. I sacrificed a lot to be here, but my pride included, and I won't let you get in the way. Whoa, Neve, calm down. I know you've been through a lot, but so have me, Larry. we worked hard too, and we ain't gonna back down now. I'm not gonna run away. You can count on me. Phil smiles and loops an arm around Neve's stiff shoulder. We've been through a lot together. You, me, we got off to a rocky start, but we're friends now, right? Well, I suppose. There, you see? We got your back and you got mine. I ain't gonna hightail it cut a hair, just 'cause it's a little sticky. Well, that's a relief. If you thought about betraying my lady trust now, in our hour of need, I would have obliterated you. That's intense. Don't worry about it. We all save the world no matter what. Right, that's right. We're here together. I need to try and trust you more. You're my precious comrades, and I'm sorry for snapping at you so much. Something about this place. It's so dark and vast, it makes me feel uneasy. Almost like I'm all alone. You're not alone, Neve. Maybe that's what the voice of the goddess is telling you, but she's wrong. Well, that's kind of funny. You can either say we or I. Well, I'm gonna say I, actually. I'm here for you and I support you when you need it. I care about you a lot, my dear maid, so I never let you bear this burden on your own. Oh, my lady, thank you. Can you hear the goddess in your head right now? That's right, her voice down here is far louder than it was above ground. What is she saying? That we should turn back now. There's no hope that we can defeat her. And nothing will stop her from exciting her plan. So she's boasting. How unoriginal. If she truly had faith that her plan would succeed, she wouldn't bully you, so she would have no need. Do you truly believe that? I do. The more somebody talks themselves up, the less confident they are on their own skills. They only make me more positive that we can succeed. So don't lose heart. I'll be with you every step of the way. My lady, I really do appreciate it. If you weren't by my side, I don't know what I would do. Iona's voice is so loud, but I barely hear my own thoughts. It feels as though she might possess me. The further we walk, the more concerned I grow that my body might not be my own, but the goddess' vessel. What would I say here? You protect me, will you? I suppose I appreciate that, but I rather believe I'm strong enough to resist the goddess' evil whispers. Let's hope that it doesn't come to the. I don't want to be the weak link that brings our party down. I'm sure it'll be fine. You shouldn't worry about too much. I'm the great dark witch Viola. I'll always be there to help you no matter what. Yes, I suppose that is true. You always helped me, haven't you? Whenever I'm in need, you appear by my side like an angel. You really are too good to me. Sometimes being with you makes me feel inferior. Neve sighs and looks down at her shoes. She looks kind of despondent, and I'm not sure how to cheer her up. Maybe it'd be better to change the subject. So Neve, if the goddess' voice is louder now than it has been before, doesn't that mean we're drawing nearer? Do you think we are almost at her lair? I'm sure of it, my lady. We do not have long to go until we can meet her face to face. We are truly in the belly of the beast now. Oh, that's the picture. So, that's all I have for Sakura MMO 3 this time. So hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. BroFive!